just before we start, I'll go over your rights. So you have the right to withdraw at any point during our chat. So if you want to stand up and leave, you're very welcome to do so. Also, after the interview, if you want to change something that you've said or take something back, you can also let us know.
Sure. Good.
And yeah, as I mentioned, I am just a part-time research assistant here, so hopefully I have no affiliation with the university. I didn't go here. I'm not applying here. I'm not very separate from the university. So I hope that you feel like this is a safe space for you to say some things that you might not always want to say.
Sure.
And really the purpose of our study is to understand the international student experience. We want to use the results from our study to make some real changes at HKU.
Good.
So with that, it's going to be around 45 minutes to an hour, depends on what we talk about and how quickly we make it through. Okay, so with that, why don't you tell me why you decided to come in for the interview?
Why I came for the interview?
One more thing, sorry. I'll be taking notes, but you're very welcome to have a look.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
I'm also a researcher, so
okay, good.
totally understand your situation.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I cut you off.
Why I came here? Yeah. So actually, I have been in Hong Kong U for about 6 years.
Okay.
So I came here from my undergrad, and now I'm doing MPhil.
Wow. Okay.
And also the second year of my MPhil here.
Okay.
So this is quite a very popular topic that students from mainland China always talk about ourselves, like how we actually when we first came here, we all wanted to integrate into the university and to integrate into the local community, but a lot of stuff happened, and then we feel kind of struggling to do this and to be really integrate into the local community and local student bodies. So yeah, this is something that I have been thinking about for so many years, and when I saw this research, I feel like if I have anything to offer to make this university better, I would like to do. So yeah, that's why I came here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. How would you like to contribute?
I don't know. Actually, we have. It's quite interesting because my supervisor, I'm from sociology department, so my supervisor actually did a research on why there's this kind of segregation among mainland Chinese students and Hong Kong students in not just Hong Kong U, but also other Hong Kong universities. And she kind of actually came up with research findings that I kind of resonate with. But I don't know, I feel like personally, I actually very, very much like Hong Kong students. I think they are smart and they are really, how can I say, they're kind of, they're quite genuine, I think, to people. They're not like those very complicated persons that I cannot understand. But I think one of the main reasons is that the language thing, at the very beginning, it's really hard for non-local students to join, especially for a lot of student bodies at Hong Kong U. Actually, I know there are actually some non-local students who could join those student bodies. Even if they're mainly speaking Cantonese, there are still I think rare cases when non-local students did join the student bodies and then take up a position. But I think generally speaking, everything, if you are a freshman and then you came to Hong Kong U, and then everything that you kind of encounter and hear and experience are really very Cantonese. So I think that's it kind of keeps us away. If it's not if you are not very ambitious and really, really thinking about doing something, then it's really going to kind of keep you away from their activities. So yeah, I think the language thing is definitely a problem. So definitely we're learning Cantonese, but it's I don't feel the atmosphere here is embracive enough. Embracive enough in welcoming people to speak up in whatever language they use. Even for English native speakers, they still feel like because a lot of local students, they don't feel very comfortable speaking English like all the time, so they kind of switch back to Cantonese whenever they want to. So it's I feel language is definitely a very important barrier for non-local students to join. Not just in official languages, but in everyday routines, like whatever you hear on university streets and whatever you hear in canteens. That kind of makes non-local student kind of alone.
Alone?
Yeah, because you cannot join the conversations.
Right.
And and for mainland Chinese students, it's more complicated because the politics and tension. So it's definitely more complicated. But actually, from my own experience, I feel like recent years, especially in the past 2 years, it's getting better. It's not as intense as when I first came here in 2012.
You mean the political tension?
Yep, the political tension in terms of the everyday interaction among students. Actually, 5 to 6 years ago, when I first came here, the political tension, it's really, really intense because of tourists and women who came to Hong Kong to give birth to their kids. That's a really that was a time when a lot of Hong Kong people, students, are debating about this. So actually that was a hard time, but it's getting much better now. I'm doing tutoring now, so I can hear that a lot of local students, they can speak 普通话, Mandarin, very good in class. So I think it's kind of changing already, but I think language would be probably an area that the university and also students can work on to have better integration. Yeah.
Hold on, I think it's just about to run out,
Oh,
so I'm gonna change the record. Sorry.